time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a layover in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was some bad weather or something going on, and our plane did not leave Jacksonville, Florida for almost an hour.
Oh, okay.
And by the time we got to Atlanta, I was about 10 minutes from missing my flight to Flint. And so I was really letting them know. I was like freaking out because if I had missed my flight to Flint, I don't know what I would have done. But I finally, I was in there like, we aren't able to open the doors yet. And I'm like, well, I need to get out as soon as the door opens. And they did. They let me get out first, and pretty much. And they had somebody there, and they took me. And fortunately, the plane going to Flint was only like 2 gates over, and so we just ran over to that other gate, and they were holding the plane for me, and I was very thankful for that.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh, that was a crazy experience.
I'm sure. But in general, like when you deplane, do you generally have to wait till somebody comes for assistance, or is it very?
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing too. Since we usually deplane at the end, that's what they're waiting for, is somebody to assist us. And so, like I said, this last time I requested a wheelchair, they said there were 25 people on that flight who needed wheelchairs or special assistance. I was like, wow.
So you had to wait. You were telling that you had to wait for 1 hour. Was it that time, or was
that was the 1 hour we had to wait after when John's sister dropped us off. We had told him that we needed one wheelchair, and that was part of what was confusing, because they were like, well, there's 2 of you here. You don't need 2 wheelchairs? No, we just need one. John's able to walk. I'm the one requesting the wheelchair. So, and there were a few other people waiting that were going on our flight too, and I think they were overwhelmed by the 25 people who needed special assistance. And it took them an hour to finally come and get John and me. They were coming and getting different people, but then it finally we got there a little before 6:30, and finally at like 7:29, somebody came and got us.
Oh my!
And and we had to go through all that stuff at security, and I thought we were going to miss the plane then, but we got there and it was going on 8 o'clock, and they had already started the pre-boarding, of course, so we got on and they were starting the regular boarding, and then, so that was an interesting flight anyway, because then there was something that happened to another passenger.
Oh, okay.
And we ended up, that was an interesting experience, so that delayed things a little bit. So, yeah, the flight home was interesting, to say the very least. We were just so glad to get home.
I can imagine. Yeah. So, I know we've touched a little on this already and you've shared some experiences, but is there any specific experience or instance where you felt that you've been treated unequally, or you had a very uncomfortable experience because of your vision disability?
No, I can't say that I have. Not anything that is not what would be considered a typical experience of somebody with a disability. That there's always room for improvement on the public, and our relations with the public, and how they quote unquote deal with us. Right. But there's always room for, not just at airports, but everywhere.
That's true. So, in terms of your communication, how does that help you in navigating the whole air travel experience for you? Are there any specific communication strategies or the way you approach the situation that you've found to be useful?
No, I mean, I don't have any specific strategies of communicating. I just basically say what I need to say and let people know what I need.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel
advise them a little bit on how they should do things maybe differently, or if I'm in that kind of mood. Like I said, it depends on the mood I'm in, but I definitely voice my needs. I don't let that go unheard.
Okay. Do you ever feel there's a power dynamic between you and the person assisting you, given that air travel is a time-sensitive thing?
Pardon?
Do you think that there's some level of power dynamics in air travel, given it's a time-sensitive thing, between you and the person assisting you?
Oh, like a power dynamics? Like, do they... I've never really thought about that, but I guess there could be, as far, because when it is a time-sensitive thing, and they're trying to get their help. They want to, assist you or whatever, but they're doing, I guess, what they feel they need to do to get you there on time. But then again, at the same time, when you have situations like where we're having to wait an hour, that doesn't help.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's why it's important to get there. Some people say, "Oh, well, you don't have to get there that early." Well, maybe that person might not, but we do. I think it's important that we get there as early as we can, specifically because of the assistance that we need to get through. So.
Okay. I just have 2 or 3 more questions here. If I were to ask you, based on your air travel experiences over the years, what is the easiest and the hardest aspect of traveling with a vision disability?
I guess that's really hard to say what the easiest and the hardest would be.
Or things that you become stressed about and things that you can handle.
Well, I guess the thing that that probably gets me stressed the most is the whole going through security, and that would probably be that way if